You want to talk Darren Till?
Yes.
Let's talk Darren Till. Just Darren Till. And then let's talk about the matchup. So even back just last week at the Verdum fight, your man, who was it that called him out? That won.
Oh, Leon Edwards?
Leon Edwards.
Yeah, he called him out.
Yeah. So
a lot of guys have been calling out Darren Till recently, and he finally gets a fight.
So my question is, like, did he have the power to sort of, like, choose who he wanted to fight? Like, what? Because everybody was calling him out, and it felt like he had anybody he wanted he can have, and it was sort of on him and not necessarily, like, the matchmakers, even though I'm sure that's actually the case. But, like,
I don't know. It seemed like he kind of
thing happening.
It didn't seem like he necessarily handpicked the fight, but it almost did kind of seem like he had an authority of who he was going to fight. You know, obviously, I'm sure he was offered certain guys who he probably turned down, because I just feel like that's the way the welterweight division was going. Like, people were getting offered fights and they were turning them down because they weren't right for them. Darren Till wanted the high-level fight. He didn't want to have to fight a Kamaru Usman who was ranked below him. Or, he really wanted the Colby Covington fight. Those are two fights Darren Till really wanted. Covington, of course, got the interim title shot. And Darren Till gets, like, the second best thing he could have got in a matchup against Stephen Thompson.
Yeah, so
this fight is
that's confirmed, 100%?
Yep, I believe so. And that's going to be the main event of UFC Liverpool in May. So I think it's late May. So that's about 2 months from now.
It's going to be crazy.
That is such a good fight. I mean, Darren Till's young. This is going to be the biggest test for his striking. So we're going to see how he's able to deal with the very difficult and tough to deal with puzzle, and that's Stephen Thompson.
Yeah.
Tyron Woodley was able to solve Stephen Thompson. Nobody else in the welterweight division of recent has been able to find him out. I think his last loss was Matt Brown before Stephen started getting on this ridiculous run of beating guys, including Rory McDonald.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this fight. That's going to be an excellent fight.
Like what? Who's got the advantage anywhere?
I don't know. I think we're going to see a lot of whether or not Darren Till can get inside of Stephen Thompson's kicking range, like get past the kicking range, get through to the get into boxing range and land some punches on him.
Yeah.
He's going to be throwing that left hand all day long. Darren Till has excellent boxing. He has great Muay Thai too. It's just two very different styles going at it, because we've got the classical Muay Thai boxing style that is Darren Till compared to the point karate fighter, Stephen Thompson. So it's all for Thompson. It's about keeping Darren Till at range, at kicking range. Darren Till's probably going to have to fire off some kicks from that range too in order to close the distance.
Which his kicks are nasty.
But that fight's going to be for them. I don't see it hitting the ground. I think it's going to be all on the feet. That is going to be such a good fight.
Then is it Darren Till's fight?
I don't even think either of them are that great on the ground. So obviously both of their strengths are striking.
I feel like Darren Till has a pretty nasty ground game, or like ground and pound.
He does have very good ground and pound from what I've seen in those few fights, and they were against lower level guys,
right?
But he was able to successfully get on top and land some effective ground and pound.
He cracks his punch power from in
the guard. Yeah, it
feels
excellent.
Similar to a Khabib power from the guard. Like, just the way he was connecting. I forget the guy's name. Damn.
I can't remember his name either.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
Those punches were connecting like they were wound up haymakers standing up on the feet. Like,
and he landed some sick elbows in the guard. I think it was against that. I can't remember what his name is. He beat him on I think it was like a UFC London undercard last year. And you saw Darren Till close that distance and drop him with just a straight elbow.
Yeah.
Oh man, that thing was sick. So I'm super excited about this Darren Till fight.
Yeah, I think I've said on a previous episode that Stephen Thompson is like one of my favorite
one of your
fighters.
guys.
So I'm super pumped just in that regard. And Darren Till is quickly becoming one of my favorites too. So I can't wait.
It's going to be awesome. That's such a good fight.